show you our scenarios planning and go a little bit deeper. Focusing on why farm planning is important and discussing how it can utilize the whole team. This is our future analyze planning tool that allows us to forecast up to 10 years into the future. Now, more than ever, farmers are needing to make decisions that will have a long-term impact on their businesses. Using the scenario tool, we can model out a status quo over the next number of years. How does my farm look if I continue to make the same decisions year to year? We can also look at adding in some larger assumptions. Would it be a smarter decision to continue leasing the neighbouring property, or can we plan to purchase it? Can I comfortably retire in the next 5 years and know that there's a financial success plan in place for the next generation? These are just some of the questions where the Figured Scenarios tool can assist these conversations with your clients. The Scenarios tool also provides these key reports as outputs, including cash flow, profit and loss, and balance sheet for the projected plan. It gives the opportunity to look forward, where cash or profits may be heading over the longer term. Notes can be added at the end of the reports to support the plan that has been created, so everyone that looks at the reports can have an overview of why these assumptions were made. Our key indicators are an important part of the scenarios outputs, showing a graphical overview of some key areas. I know in particular that closing cash and interest cover are two that the bank carefully look at to ensure that the farm operation has the capability to fund current or future finance. Creating a scenario is simple. Let's see how we can achieve these outputs. We have the option to start from a blank scenario or import the farm's actual historical data on Figure to get started with ease. We can use that live production and financial data already on hand. It creates relevance and meaning for your farmers. Set your opening position on farm, including all assets and liabilities that exist on farm on the first day of the plan, including any stock on hand and the opening cash position. Moving to the new proposition of the plan, we can easily add in any new assets, if any, that will be purchased. This could be land, machinery, or any other asset, for example. You will always be given the opportunity to add a funding source directly to this purchase if needed. A new liability is then created against the asset, and all details associated with this new liability are included. The repayments are calculated and added across the plan. The projected income is included, and any production types relevant to the farm can be shown independently, similar to our trackers. These values can be copied across and included as the same value each year, or easily edited if the values are expected to change. For example, if more milk was to be produced, if less area was planted for a particular crop, less stock was sold, or values are expected to increase. The plan can be shown to account for all of these options. Forecasted expenses relating to the plan are also included. This allows to forecast expenses equally or make changes to increase or decrease year on year. Any one-off spending, for example, some capital expenditure, can also be allowed for. Once the plan is finalised, it is very easy to export these key reports and share them with a wider team so that everyone is across the plan in place. For example, our farmer, accountant, agri-consultant, and bank manager can all be provided with the same set of reports for the long-term plan in place for the farm. I use this tool quite heavily in Ireland to assist farmers on looking at the capacity of their farm, whether that was for some internal farm discussions such as expansion, by including the purchase of extra stock and also accounting for increased production income. This allowed them to see if the idea may or may not be profitable and the cash flow implications before taking action on it. Or also, I use the scenarios to assist in external discussions alongside the bank for maybe the purchase of land and the capability of the farm to achieve these future loan repayments. For you to become aligned with your farm clients and have these planning discussions before some major decisions are made will benefit the entire business long term.